Good day, me fellow Gobbos. Well, look what we got here. It's a wee bit of fun brought to you live and in person by two sucking dwarf teams. Here we are, week 6, MCC Division. It's the highly favourite scum-sucking dwarves versus one of the up-and-comers here, the Chaos Dwarves here. As we've noted before, this is a team that's had a quite a rough starting ride. But here they are. They've maybe stopped the death creek, and here they are, so let's get it started. Let's flip the coin. Let's check the coin, and let's keep the coin. Congratulations, everyone's getting paid. Alright. So let's see. Chaos Dwarves have decided, you know what, they actually decided to kick this bloody thing. So, we're going to have to watch the backsides here of the scum-sucking dwarves. What have we got down here? Well, he's got his apothecary. Yep, it's a well-used apothecary on this league. And over here, well, nothing. So it looks like, believe it or not, both ends here crediting that they say they've got no fan factor. However, Bounturers says here +2 fame. Now, wonderful. Just bloody wonderful. We might have yet another glitch here, ladies and gentlemen. And also you fellow Gobbos. Well, nothing we can do but sit there and see if it actually is a long-term glitch or if it's a brand new one. Our Legendary Edition, aren't you so grand? Right, let's get this show started. There goes. Well, the ball's going somewhere. The runner with kick off the turn is going to try and locate the ball. Oh look, perfect gust of wind. Oh, someone's got serious flatulence, and off it goes, the pitch. Unfortunately, it's a touchback. He decides to give it in the back end here for the rear runner, so off we go. As usual, it looks like the Dwarves decided to form up their traditional cage. Of course, they actually now might have a bit of a problem. They're actually facing a team that can go, oh really? You want to try and hit us? We'll hit you right back. There's a solid chop. Well, look at it this way. If there's any dead Dwarves, everybody wins. There's the quick blitz. He's got the fine clobbering. And he's knocked that one down for a wee while. And now it's just going to be a lot of routine. Punches into the padded beards. And down go the little stunty hunts. Well, now let's see what the Chaos Dwarves can actually do about this. This is what the advantage of the Bull Centaurs actually are. Yes, they've got a bunch of Hobgoblin filth, but the Hobgoblins give them the advantage of sneaking in and actually doing little crazy things that the rest of the Dwarves couldn't even think about. The Bull Centaurs, the big difference of course is it gives them lots of build Bexley speed, charging down the field. So he's not one dwarf down. Not very exciting, and he's decided, well, he's going to make life difficult for the Dwarves. They're going to have to force their way actually through this. Not exactly what they want to do, considering it's going to take them already one turn down, 7 to go, and look how many bloody squares they've got to go. Yes, even for their stunty feet, that's impressive. At least if you're a stunty team, you can easily dash down by thrust in stunty. Dwarves, not so much. Oh, there's a bit of push me, push you. It's only understanding the challenge between the two coaches, though, of course, is whoever wins shaves the other's beard. This is going to get rather personal, I expect. Oh, there's a little bit of a push me, push you. And he's actually deciding he's going to bring things a little forward here. Well, push me, push you. And he's decided to mop things up here. And here's another quick strike on the side here. And of course it's more push me, push you. But can you feel the tantalising excitement between these two teams here? Neither one really wants to break. Literally, in this case. Because that's always the problem here when you have Dwarves versus Dwarves. There's a lot of shoving around and pushing. And the funny part is, there doesn't seem to be really much going on until at least one team decides to either take a risk or finally something actually happens. Well, he seems to have tried to encourage the other Dwarf team here to try and at least curl aside and go somewhere. And of course, once again, it's more exciting. Push me, push you. How about you? Meat fist. Oh, lands on his beard. He's fine. So here we are, turn 3. As you notice here, he hasn't even gotten past the halfway point here. If he's waiting for something to break, he's in for a big surprise. Chaos Dwarves don't break so easily either. And right now he's just patiently biding his time waiting for something to happen on the front line. Because here's the big advantage here. Dwarves, they've got the one reserve, of course, traditional Longbeard. Chaos Dwarves though have 2 Hobgoblins, so one option he's always got later on is deciding to stick the boot in. If he actually gets anyone down he can take advantage of. But so far, nothing truly exciting has actually happened, so since no one's actually had anything really critical happen, all the rerolls are still here, turn 3. And just as I say it, guaranteed something's bound to happen at this rate. Don't push me, push you, maybe not quite yet. But he is trying to get stuck in. It's making use of the guard. Outlook. Block off. And finally he gets a good solid blow in. And something finally penetrates the armor. It's a stun. This could be the break he's finally looking for. Almost literally. Now he's gone 2 for 2 on the stuns. Well, suddenly this is the chance he's looking for. Down 2 Dwarves. He's got to take advantage of this and try and crack into this cage. There's another solid one down. Blessed be the sure feet here. He decides to come around the side here, and now suddenly the Dwarves turn 4 have their right flank completely tossed up. They've now got to try and force their way through. Of course, a Dwarf trying to force his way through another Dwarf team, well, it's about to be shoving match down at the pub. This is where the Chaos Dwarves do have the advantage of someone with higher reach. They can just reach over the bastards and reach for the point. Now there's another shove down. Oh, finally, he's had to start risking. There's one reroll, and that didn't work. So turn 4, and he still hasn't gotten past midfield. This is starting to look pretty bad. That's one thing about Dwarf teams, unless they're really risking anything, getting potato is something they just frankly can't do. The Chaos Dwarves, though, as everyone knows, is the great exception. Now, fun fact, Chaos Dwarves, for the longest time, were considered one of the most overpowered Tier 1 teams in all of Blood Bowl. And the reason was that the rerolls, they were too bloody cheap. This, of course, has been changed. In addition, so that is why now the Chaos Dwarves have such expensive rerolls. It's considering a balancing factor. Of course, as the season goes on, the Chaos Dwarves, one of the biggest advantages eventually is their Dwarves have access to mutations, as do other little parts of the team. Especially Chaos Dwarves, it's a very big factor. Something the regular Dwarves just can't deal with. What's that? Just kill them? Okay, that'll work. Well, now he's decided he's got to do the blitz. And he's cleared an Hobgoblin, which has proven to be quite resilient, and off he goes. Turn 5, still behind the midfield line. He's putting in a good solid punch. Ow, rather stunning, of course. No excitement really there. Well, he's failed the Dauntless. He's had to re-roll that. That's 2 gone. And it's push me, push you. He's back to Dauntless one more time. And there's the skull. Well, finally here, turn 5. And the Chaos Dwarves might finally have the chance they're looking for. To try and roll down the Dwarf offense. And by roll down we mean pulverise into little compounded particles. Like I said, dead dwarves, that's a victory all around. Now he's not missing a trick here, he's going to try and collapse this cage down. And there's a wee bit more push me, push you. And yet more push me, push you. And he actually even decides he's not going to try and mock this one up. Until he gets this little shaggy in because he's got the gold. Now here's a clever turn, right up the centre. Here's a good wallop. Oh dear, he's feeling that one in the morning. He's going to be feeling that for quite a few mornings. And there goes the Apothecary. He's already at one, and finally, trampoline time. Unfortunately, he's jumped on his gut, so no effect whatsoever. It's all those kegs of beer he keeps stored in there. Now, according to Dwarves, it's not a 6-pack they carry, it's a keg pack. Well, now, turn 6. You've got to do something about this lad, and he's got the knockdown, but at this point, after a fine stun, he's going to have to turn the corner and force a way through. And of course not, he's changed his mind. Well, I don't think he's serious about scoring this drive. And there it is, skull into a skull, and the Hobgoblin even wins the fight. There's a 136. Well, there's the second chance added in, not a reroll used. This could be it. It's about time now. The entire front line of this dwarf cage is about to meet me fist. It's everyone's favourite game, fistines. Lots and lots of fistines. I know, that was too graphic for the audience at home. Not a bit push me, push you. But there it is. 2 dice into the ruddy runner. He's got the boom. Oh, he's lucky for the thick skull. The ball is free. Where's it ending up? Can anyone catch this thing? Oh, it's a great drop for the Chaos Dwarves. It's all that in a bag of crisps. I don't think the Dwarves are getting this one back. They've waited too long to charge up the front. Finally, a reroll has been spent, and it's time to lay a bit more boots in. This time, they're going to try and get the other one. And this time, kicking him in the beard does absolutely 2/3 or 4/5 a bugger all. Well, it's turn 7, and at this right here, unless he pulls some kind of crazy play, it's just not happening. And he's only got the one runner, and he's taking a dirt nap. The other one, well, he's had his life flash before his eyes. There's a good solid punch, and once again, it's just a magnificent stun. And it's still an excellent bounce there for the Chaos Dwarves. They might even think of scoring this one. There's a bit more fantastic push me, push you. And he's got to stay there to keep the ball marked up. There's one more solid slug. And he's decided he's actually going to get into the defensive posture and just try and prevent the score. Well, as we all know, that might be a big mistake. He's just going to get the ball to one of these two, and he's off to the races. Heck, even one of these could do it. Well, it's push me, push you. It's dwarf wrestling time. How about over there? Well, there's a good solid kick to his nads. Down he goes. Oh, he's made a plan. It's cunning. It's college educated. It might even work. And off he goes. But step one, he's got to make a hole. Well, there it is. Now he's just got to clean the mess up. He's gotten away with it so far. And there's the blitz away. He's got the push. Well, that's what the reroll is for. Can he get it, ladies, gentlemen, and gobbos? Yes, he does, and he's off and running. And he's in a great position. Turn 8. Oh dear, things have gone absolutely wrong for the Dwarves. And we can hear the fans saying, "Glory, hallelujah." Well, suddenly, yeah, no light beers. He's got... kind of wishes they had something a little lighter with some running speed. Only he's got the first clobber, and he's definitely marked up the ball carrier. But now he's getting back into the scrum, and it's more push me, push you. He's moved another one in. He's really serious about trying to keep this one on a contain. Push me, push you. Have you got anything left? You've got this lad. The score's done. Best he can do is a mock-up. And now the big surprise here. The Boundchewers are definitely going to spit him out. He makes the brilliant break tackle, and off in a run he does. Can he get the handoff? Yes, he does. Run, you fool, run. And it's a miracle turn, aye. Defensive score by the Boundchewers. Well done indeed. That Abgolin has earned the right to jazz hands in the end zone. Right, let's turn this one around here. Well, this is a big shocker already. They've even burned the apothecary out. Now they're actually on the defense, and they're down 1-0. Now, admittedly, this was a dodgy team. Dwarves on the defense can actually function very well against a dodge team. However, does this look like a dodgy team to you? Well, I know the coach is dodgy, but that's beside the point. So you understand it? You know, the charges were waived, and he's considered free and clear. That's what happens when the witnesses suddenly disappear. So what this is going to call for here is going to be some interesting and creative play by the Dwarves. As it's been predicted before by the commentary of the BBPN, the Dwarves, so far they've been absolutely undefeated and do not know the taste of defeat. Unfortunately, they're facing a team that, quite frankly, has tasted quite enough of defeat, thank you very much. And now wish to share the experience to the rest of the punters. Yeah, it's a bit more push me, push you on the front line. There's a good solid fisting. Down goes the chop. Try to block off, and it looks like there's going to be one more. Yeah, it's more push me, push you. Yeah, not exactly a really good spot for the poor lad to be. Now, where are the rest of them going? Oh dear, the bells are ringing on that one, and that is going to be just enough, maybe, to swing this one around here. He's now one dwarf down. And while I can hear many say, well, they're all dwarves, and the reality is, in a game this tight, every single player on the field is going to make a difference. At this point here, he can actually even afford to be a wee bit conservative. He's 1-0. He's got it. And now he can actually take his time. Cost to a dwarf, taking your time could mean 100 years. We don't have that long, chaps. Let's go. And very quickly here we can see the Dwarves have decided to start a bit of a conga line. And nothing's breaking over here. Now the Dwarves have decided to be, once again, extremely conservative in their play. This is not exactly how you go get the ball. Well, some said this is what happens when a team has not tasted defeat faces one who actually knows bloody well how it feels. Boundjoes here have felt the humiliating crush of what's happened to him a few times. And he's now got quite the reputation for smashing one in. He will find a way. Explains why my sister likes him so much. He definitely knows how to stick one right in there. There we go, they've decided to very conservatively move the ball up and keep the pressure on the Dwarves. Well, he's up, and he's daring him to take another swing at him. Well, challenge accepted. He's back down one more time. He's 3-2 up, but what's he going to do with this lot? He does kind of need to get them stuck in the rear. But Dwarves are not well known for taking things up the air. Unlike those prancing elves. Now he's decided he's going to press in here from the side. Might be a bit of a chance. Well, he's taking an awful risk of the runner. He's sticking them right in. He's even stuck the second one in. This is it. He's actually decided he's going to trade blow for blow, but he is down indeed a player. And he is now Apothecary. Let's see. How could this possibly go wrong? What's that? I'm drinking away, and I'm jinxing it. I'll drink to a dead dwarf. Indeed. There's unfortunately some push me, push you. Very disappointing. Has a bit more push me, push you. I swear, it's kinda gentler Dwarves this week. Not at this point here. With everything all stuck in, he can actually quite frankly decide, you know what, I can actually turn the corner. Because milk turns faster than a dwarf team does. Well, he's actually freed a dwarf up. That actually might save a problem. And that's more push me, push you. Ah, clever. He's trying to keep him tied up somehow. And he brings the other one along here for the ride. Well, welcome to turn 11. You've got to do something about this. Yeah, it's more exciting. Push me, push you. Oh yeah, you can feel the nipples on this one here. Crowds chanting for death. It's still not happened yet. There's a couple more solid slugs. Well, he's got the break tackle one down. And he's bringing the runners all the way back around. And here's the question. Where's he going, Sunshine? It's tail end Charlie time. Right into a push me, push you. Does he risk marking up the ball carrier? Indeed he does. But he's got no support in the rear. He's really hoping the frenzies can get into this mess. Uh-oh, there's the skull. Down goes the lad, he's stunned. He's scruffy looking too. Oh, there was the big commitment and it just did not pay off. He's got nothing in the air. That's what his wife said last week. There's the reroll. There's the solid hit. And that's one runner down. And now it's going to be a good solid row of beatings in the front line. Once again, 1-0. He can afford to take his time on this one. This drive stalls out. He doesn't care. Now there's a trying off a block and the pressure is starting to stack here on the Dwarves. There's some more solid punching. That's removing even more options here. And there's a block away. Now here it comes. It's time for the trampoline of doom on this runner. And just nothing's going through. 3 for 3. Constable Ed hasn't stopped laughing all game. That's one thing you got to respect about Constable Ed. Half the time he won't reject a player if just things aren't working. Well, now he's getting the press in, but there was the blitz. But he's got to get at the ball, and it's just not been happening. Well, the entire square's down, but the ball carrier is going to get another free turn. And right now the bone chewers are out there enjoying this one. Is he going to swing it back right one more time? Well, here goes the entire defensive line, so it might indeed be the case. Yeah, they're falling down like lemmings. Not lemmings with beards, but lemmings nonetheless. And that's all of them. Sorry, that whiskey's going the wrong way. Give me another quick look. Right. Okay, now we're supercharged with a little extra scotch and whiskey over there. There's a quick chaser. Push me, push you. Come on, can you resist this one? He's wide open. And yes, he's going after him. Will he keep up the tradition of the extent of kills this team has been racking up? Oh, sigh, of course not. I get my hopes up so high, don't I? Well, the lad's off. And he's running away with it. Oh, he's running like he stole it. Well, this time here, he's now like this. You've got to do something. Not just stand up, you've really got to pursue it, because this is going to become 2-0 and way out of reach for a Dwarf team. Well, there's the frenzy in. Now, other one, you freed him up for it. Oh, worst possible result, a 1 in 9, nothing happens. You really needed to re-roll that one. He had the reroll. What's he saving it for? And the bone chewers rather wisely decide they can actually force another turnout. Once again, he's now starting to chew the Dwarves up even further. This one's getting right out of reach. Yes, I've heard. It's definitely a very good short joke. He's got the blitz away. He can save this one here from the quick surf. Well, the bells are ringing there, and now that's down by 2 players. Not that it matters, the ball carrier's way down here. And finally, something doesn't quite go right. Uh-oh, well, unfortunately, he's fallen on someone's flagon, left there in the middle of the field, he's down. Unfortunately, it's the time for desperate measures. He's got to get this one. Oh, there's the punch. He can maybe get another punch away here. Is there a way to do it? It might be a truly desperate measure. There's much push me, push you. Unfortunately here, the front line of the Chaos Wolves have done their job. He can't reach him. Not from lack of trying. I'm seeing Avlings run faster than you bugger. Someone should have told this dwarf. Free beer. He would have been there in a lickety split. Well, he gets the one die block away here. And he gets another peel away one die over here. He's taking a bit of a dirt nap. But the Chaos Dwarves, except for a bad trip, nothing's cracking on their team either. Oh, we can hear the fans chanting for an impending death. Will something finally crack? There's another solid punch. And the crowd goes wild. Finally, they get what they want. It's death. Unfortunately, it's his best player. The damage is done. It's 2-0. Now he's got the KOs back, but this might just be it. He's going to have to spend the money, get that runner replaced, but what's he supposed to do? And the Boundchewers, just for insult to injury, have got the perfect defense. How does he want to set this one up? A few changes. He's debating, does he want to go toe to toe? It's a fair dinkum setup, and out the rafters it comes. Yeah, it's everyone's favourite. Push me, push you. Trade it up with a block. He's got 2 turns. Can he at least get the 1 score? It's going to be a runner to blitzer. Guess what? The Dwarves are going to have to do something they're not used to. A passing game. He's got the solid hit away. And finally, something cracks. And there's a miss next game, but quite frankly, from the Boundchewers' viewpoint, the damage is done 2-0. And it's not like he's been a team who's been short Chaos Dwarves doing this season before. Well, that rat's got the ball, but what's he doing with it? Really? You think that's going to work? Of course not. And there goes the reroll to boot. And now it's almost all over, but the cleaning up. How do you want to do this one here? It looks like the Boundchewers are more than content to just let this one sit be. They're actually running back as they can already hear the celebration drinks coming in their ear. Boundchewers made his mind. Coach has decided, you know what, he's sending the team off already to the dugout. There's no need, because with the speed of a Dwarf team, there's no way they're scoring this one. But nothing a good quick kick to the chin might not solve. He decides to spend the reroll. He's got nothing better to do with it. It's a push away, and then he's going to be running off. He's done. Alright. Dwarves have maybe got 1 blitz and 1 glory pass if he wants it. Oh, there's the punch. He's down. He's through, but it's only a stun. As once more he lands on his beard. Oi, he got the ball. Well, he fails the immediate point-blank pass. He's going to reroll it again for the glory. It's inaccurate. He fires it behind him, and that is all she wrote for this match. What a stunning upset in the MCC, as the Dwarves, like Beers, finally face their first true defeat against the upcoming Boundchewers, showing that sometimes losing your first games might be the best thing that ever happened to you. Just ask some of the World Cup champions. Anyway, enough for next time. Bless your dice.